Okay, we are going to discuss the 5 risky mortgages type to avoid. What are the 5 risky mortgages types that you should avoid? One of the biggest lessons the world learned from the subprime meltdown of 2008 is that we should proceed with caution when borrowing money to purchase or refinancing a home. The type of mortgages you choose can mean the difference between owning your home outright one day or finding yourself in the middle of a foreclosure or even bankruptcy a few years into your loan term. Is there a way you can avoid falling into the latter? You can certainly do so by choosing the right mortgage loan, one that won't be too risky for you. Any mortgage is risky if it is matched with the wrong type of borrower. You will end up spending more with the 40-year fixed rate mortgage even at a lower rate. Adjustable rate mortgage interest rates can go up, meaning you will pay more when they reset. Interest only mortgage rates are higher than other and you will have to pay the principal down by a certain date. Interest only adjustable rates mortgages combine two risky products into one. Now the thing is, what makes a mortgage risky? Everyone almost know about mortgage and the people or the person who is going to avail the mortgage will obviously know the drawbacks too. If he know the benefits, then the drawbacks too he will definitely know. Now the thing is, what makes a mortgage risky? Many of us have come to believe that certain type of mortgages are inherently risky, mainly because of what happened during the housing crisis. In fact, some of the mortgages available on the market when were not specially risk for the right consumers. A risky mortgage is really a loan product that does not correspond to borrower's ability to repay it. In 2008, certain mortgage types were being matched with the wrong borrowers and lenders were wheeling them in with the prospect of refinancing soon. This may have worked when home prices were rising but not when home values started to drop. With their changing interest rates, adjustable rate mortgages, what are the ARMS? Adjustable rate mortgages are a particularly risky choice for borrowers with less than ideal financial situation. In fact, some fixed rate of mortgages can also be problematic under the wrong circumstances. So you should know what circumstances are right and what circumstances you should avoid. Having mortgages before signing contract, you should know the terms and conditions, so later on you may not have to suffer or you may not have to feel difficulties. Now, what is 40-year fixed rate mortgages? Borrower with fixed rate mortgages don't live with the uncertainty, but that does not mean these mortgages are always a good idea. That's because you end up paying more in the long run. The longer you borrowing period, the more interest you end up paying. Okay, this is a very important point to know and of common sense as well. Look, when you are having mortgage and you have set the longest period for returning your loan back, then the longer the period, the more interest you will have to pay at the end. The longer will be the period of borrowing, returning your borrowed amount, the more interest you end up paying, because it will build up, interest will build up and build up, and you end up paying a huge amount of interest, and it will not be a very good option, and you may suffer and feel difficulty at the end, because instead of benefit it can give you the biggest drawback too. So before signing the contract and fixing the duration for your mortgage.